Eat this. Can't run from me. Fine by me. Fine by me. Can't run from me. Can't run from me. Can't run from me.
Stay where you are. I'm sending someone up to meet you.
Listen very closely and do as I say. Hand over everything you're carrying. Weapons, ammo, clothes, armor, everything. I want you stripped down to your underwear. I've told you what to do. Strip off your clothes and equipment, or...
Where did you learn that password? And tell the truth, because I'll know if you're lying. I'm the one asking the questions, right? An interesting story. It may even be true. Under normal circumstances, your story wouldn't make any difference. You'd be lucky for you. Probably. Elder McNamara.
I've been informed that you bring us ill tidings, stranger. That is sad news indeed, and I thank you for making your way here to convey it to us. But now the issue remains that an outsider... You took an extreme risk in coming here. My policy towards trespassers has not been... The security of this bunker is my foremost concern, and I take pains to... For this reason, I might be interested in contracting with an outsider. An NCR ranger has begun to set up post in one of the other bunkers up top, for example. I want him to... Very well. Paladin Ramos will escort you back to the bunker's entrance and set you loose. You are... to...
You'll find your equipment in the chest to your right. Don't bother.
Thought you'd sneak up on me, you... Huh. Got some stones on you, son. I like that. What can I do for... Dobson's my name. I'm an NCR ranger operating out of Camp McCarran north of here. Well, I thought I might set up a safe house in one of the bunkers here, between the remote location. Of course, seems a lot less remote since you showed up. I reckon I'll stick around. Standard practice. Rangers operate. Usually we call in our positions to McCarran. Oh, and in your expert... You've seen that with your own two eyes? God damn. I knew Cook's gang passed through these parts about that frequently, but I didn't know they holed up here. Be a rude awakening to find 15 of those merciless bastards looking down at me snoozing on my bedroll. Yep, I'd be better off setting up an ambush along one of their routes to catch stragglers. Thanks for the information.
How did you resolve the situation? Gone. Why did he leave? And what makes you think he won't be back? Yes, you exploited his fear of powder gangers very effectively. The collar includes a microphone, you see. He'll keep his distance, setting ambushes. Since you completed your assigned task, I will allow you to come and go from the bunker freely. So let's get that collar... There, that's better, I hope. Now that we have that bit of unpleasantness out of the way, there is a... Stop by the command room when you can.
I have important work to do, so no time to talk.
when you first showed up on our... However, what do you say outside? Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid... In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to... While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found. The less who are aware of this situation, the better. My brothers and sisters were deeply traumatized by the losses we incurred several... It would be imprudent. I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your... Should our worst fears become realized, You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove you...
So, you're the outs... Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say? Why should you trust the Elder? I'd recommend listening to both of us, and choosing whom to trust for yourself. So are you willing to listen? As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrol. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations, and all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed. I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for the people who are most likely to know how it could be, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to... In short, you're in a perfect position. If I become Elder, the lockdown will... And when that happens... You could also try to find something. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, report anything you find to me.
Hello, outsider.
Look, this isn't a great... Yeah, I'm in charge of keeping this data system up and running, but one of our Yeah, I suppose it couldn't hurt to get another pair of eyes, while the entire we'll have it nailed down and... What? No, that's brilliant! It would let us seal a portion of the virus to a particular terminal. You'll need to locate it on 3... Normally, terminals in fact... We were able to decrypt when you've... To maximize...
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas.
The virus just jumped. Find which terminal it went to. Ten seconds. 10 seconds. That's it. We got it. The virus has been purged. You actually did it. If you don't mind my saying so, I didn't think you had a chance in hell of pull. But I'm glad to be wrong for once. I'm only allowed. You might have... Prior to the... I can understand. I myself... Hello again, my friend. Prior to... You might have...
Your presence here... Out... You... So you've been talking to Hardin, eh? Don't get me wrong, he's a good man. I'll tell you what I told Hardin. There have been only a few cases of elders being dismissed from their posts in the Brotherhood, and those involve crimes that someone like Elder McNamara is just not capable of. You can look it up for yourself if... I'll grant you access to that portion of the history section of our data store. See Senior Scribe Ibsen about access... Under the lockdown, only essential... All of... I'm sure... Our mission, when we found Helios 1, he was like a kid and he even insisted we set up our base there, against the objection of nearly every pal...
You're being watched, so don't get any ideas. Hello again, my friend. You might...
Hello, outsider.
Oh, hey there. That's an old principle that's been around since the Brotherhood was founded. It basically means that you have to... It's pretty much common sense, but it gets invoked a lot when people get pissy about... If you're curious, I'll give you access to the data store entry on it. You'd probably be the first to read it in years, if not... That's it. It's... If you're...
Hello again, my friend.
What is it, outsider? I could hardly call myself head paladin if I didn't. It's one of the first things every initiate learns. Second part, what are you talking? That is the standard procedure, yes. For example, McNamara gives orders to head scribe Taggart, who then relays further orders. I wasn't aware that failing to do so was punishable, however. If we can just find an instance where McNamara went around someone and gave... It's a travesty is what it is. Yes, I know the loss of the patrols has weighed heavily on his mind for some time. That was when I first began to seriously question his ability to lead us. A commander has to be able to deal with the... It's strange that he would ask you to find mission discs on them, however. The missing paladins were all on standard patrol. Only brothers sent on special assignments are given mission discs. If you should find any on the lost... It's not that I dislike the Elder, but I strongly disapprove of his current style of leadership. After lifting the lockdown, the first thing I do is send scouts out. Elijah was a strange, but an exception. Trying to defend Helios was a... Helios was the worst goddamn...
How may I serve you, master? Hello? How may I serve you, master? Of course. Don't let me keep you. Unauthorized facial pattern.
Please do not make your... Unauthorized facial pa- Override accepted. How may I serve you, master? Third floor access is free. Invalid res-
Keep looking. Can't run from me. Can't run from me.
Unauthorized facial. Unauthorized facial pattern.
I've got your back.
What is it, outsider? Just as I thought. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me. This little stunt is probably what got them killed in the first place. Our normal patrol route, this is exactly what I've been looking for. McNamara gave my men new orders without telling me, thereby breaking. With this, I can finally have him removed as Elder, and end. No. Your role in this is done. Come back in a few days, and I should be firmly installed. Welcome, my friend. And we have you to thank for it. Now. Yes. That's in special case.
Somebody's ear's gonna be ringing. Not even slowing it down. Before we find a duck. That how you wanna play, huh? Maybe I should switch to a sport button. Like that? Let's see what you got. Let's deal. You like that?
Right there.
Ain't beat yet. Music to my ears.
You like that?
Not firing.
Right there.
That how you wanna play, huh?
That enough?
All I'm doing is pissing him off. Got more pain in me than blood.
Had enough?
Feels like a Brahmin kicked me.
Few of us wanted to thank you for being such a good friend to the... We'll leave if...
Welcome back, my friend. Well done. This is a small step in the right direction. It is my honor to bestow upon you the title of Paladin of the Brotherhood. For your meritorious service and... Normally there'd be a ceremony and such, but everyone is too busy at the moment for such... I can give you this, however. Your very own suit of power armor. We can't spare our best, but I had the knights assemble this one for your... Which reminds me, you don't even know how to use... Not even close. Power armor isn't something you wear so much as use. It's a weapon in its own... Here, I'll show you. It's easy once you get used to it. There, I think you got the hang of it. Very well then. In addition, finally, while you are free to come and go, I wish you the best.